Stage 1. The Apex. You are standing at the center circle of MetLife Stadium. It is July 13, 2026. The humidity in East Rutherford is 84%. Your jersey is a second skin of salt and synthetic fiber. You are 23 years and 114 days old. You look at the clock on the giant screen. 97-42. The score is 1-1. The air in the stadium feels heavy. It feels like 82,500 people are holding their breath at the same time. You can hear the individual whistle of a fan in row 4. You can hear the hum of the broadcast cameras. You can hear your own heart beating 162 times per minute. The ball comes to you from the left flank. It is a messy ball. It has too much spin. You take it on your chest. The contact feels like a dull punch. You do not think. Thinking is for the 2 a.m. sessions in the hotel room. Now, there is only the rhythm. You drop the ball to your right foot. You see a blue and white shirt lunging. It is Romero. He is sliding with his studs up. You feel the wind of his tackle pass 3 inches from your ankle. You skip to the left. The space opens up. It is a narrow window. 24 inches of daylight between the defender and the post. You are 22 yards out. You strike the ball with the laces of your boot. You do not look at the goal. You look at the grass where your foot landed. You hear the sound. It is a sharp, dry crack, like a bone breaking in a quiet room. The stadium goes silent for exactly 0.4 seconds. That is how long the ball is in the air. Then, the net ripples. It is a white nylon vibration. The sound that follows is not a cheer. It is a physical weight. It is a roar that hits your chest and pushes the air out of your lungs. You have just knocked Argentina out of the World Cup. You have just ended the era of the greatest player to ever wear the number 10. You do not celebrate. You fall to your knees. The grass is damp. It smells of nitrogen fertilizer and recycled water. You look across the pitch. You see Lionel Messi. He is standing with his hands on his hips. He is 39 years old. He is looking at the turf. He does not move. He looks like a statue in a park that no one visits anymore. You realize you have just taken something from him that he can never get back. Your teammates arrive. They are a wall of heat and shouting. Someone screams in your ear. You do not understand the words. You feel hands pulling at your hair. You feel the weight of 5 grown men on your back. Your face is pressed into the turf. You taste the dirt. You taste the sweat of the man next to you. The referee blows the whistle 3 times. It is over. The 98th minute is the last minute. You walk toward the tunnel. The Argentinian fans are throwing plastic cups. One hits your shoulder. It is half full of $14 beer. You do not wipe it off. You walk past the cameras. The red lights are blinking. You know that 1.2 billion people are looking at your face. You feel nothing. You feel like a hollowed-out tree. In the tunnel, the air is 20 degrees cooler. It smells of concrete and industrial floor cleaner. You see your reflection in a glass door. You do not recognize the man. He is covered in mud. His eyes are wide. He looks like he has just survived a car accident. You realize your life has changed. The version of you that woke up this morning is dead. You are now the man who killed the king. Stage 2. The afterglow. The locker room is a chaos of controlled noise. There are 23 players and 14 staff members in a room designed for 30. The air is thick with the smell of champagne and deep heat. You sit on a wooden bench. Your locker is number 17. You look at your phone. It is sitting in a plastic bin. The screen is glowing. You have 1,412 unread notifications. Your agent, Marcus, is already there. He is wearing a suit that costs $4,500. He is not cheering. He is looking at his iPad. He leans down and whispers in your ear. He says you just added $30 million to your transfer value. He says Adidas wants to talk at 11 p.m. He says your Instagram following just grew by 2.4 million people in the last 20 minutes. You look at your hands. They are shaking. You wonder if you can still play football. You go to the showers. The water is scalding. You scrub the white paint of the penalty box off your knees. You stay under the water for 11 minutes. You listen to the sound of the team singing in the other room. They are singing a song about being champions. You are not a champion yet. You are just a winner of a game. There is a difference. You dress in the official team suit. It is navy blue. The wool is scratchy against your skin. You walk to the press conference. There are 214 journalists in the room. The camera shutters sound like a swarm of insects. They ask you how it feels. They ask you if you are the new face of the sport. You give them the answers they want. You say it was a team effort. You say you are humbled. You lie. You get on the bus. The drive to the hotel takes 42 minutes. There are fans lining the entire route. They are hitting the glass of the bus. They are holding up signs with your name on them. You see a kid, maybe 9 years old. He is wearing your jersey. He is crying. You look away. You feel like an intruder in your own life. At the hotel, the lobby is cordoned off. There are 6 security guards in black suits. They have earpieces. They look at you with neutral eyes. You go to your room. It is room 1402. It is a suite. There are flowers on the table. There is a bottle of $800 cognac. There is a note from the CEO of a global bank. You do not read it. You lie on the bed. The sheets are 800 thread count cotton. They feel cold. You try to sleep. You cannot. Every time you close your eyes, you see the ball hit the net. You hear the crack of the laces. You see Messi's face. You look at your phone. You scroll through the messages. Your father has texted you. He says he is proud. He asks if you can send money for your sister's tuition. It is $22,000. You realize he didn't mention the goal until the second paragraph. You go to the window. You look out at the city. You see the lights of the highway. You see the stadium in the distance. It is dark now. The 82,500 people are gone. The grass is being mowed by a machine that costs $120,000. You are the most famous man in the country tonight. You are also the loneliest. You realize that from now on, everyone who looks at you will see a dollar sign or a memory. No one will see you. Stage 3, the fracture. It is 3 months after the World Cup. You are in London. You have signed for a club in the Premier League. Your weekly salary is £350,000. You live in a house with 7 bedrooms and a 10-car garage. You only use 2 of the rooms. You only drive one of the cars. You are at a dinner. It is a charity gala. The ticket price is £5,000 per plate. You are sitting next to a woman who owns a jewelry empire. She is talking about her horses. You are thinking about the 98th minute. You find yourself thinking about it every day. It is a ghost that follows you. You go to training at 9 a.m. The facility is a $60 million complex of glass and steel. You walk past the youth team. They are 16 years old. They stop talking when you walk by. They look at your feet. They are looking for the magic. You feel like a fraud. You feel like you caught lightning in a bottle once, and now you are just holding a heavy bottle. Your coach is a man who never smiles. He calls you into his office. The office smells of espresso and expensive cologne. He shows you a video. It is your performance from last Saturday. You played 90 minutes. You had 42 touches. You created 0 chances. He points at the screen. He says you are playing like a man with a heavy backpack. He says the fans are starting to whistle. He says the £100 million transfer fee is starting to look like a bad investment. You leave the office. You go to the gym. You run on the treadmill for 60 minutes. You watch the numbers on the screen. 12 kilometers. 840 calories. You are trying to outrun a feeling. The feeling is that you have already reached the end of your story. Everything after the 98th minute feels like an epilogue. You go home. Your agent is waiting for you. He has a new contract. It is a cryptocurrency exchange. They want your face on a billboard in Times Square. They will pay you $4 million. You ask him if he saw the game on Saturday. He says it doesn't matter. He says your brand is the man who beat Argentina. He says that brand is worth $200 million over the next 5 years.